We're Bob and Eva Gallione. We live in Bergenfield, New Jersey, and we've been an owner here at the Crane for the last 12 years. We came here under quite unusual circumstances. We were staying further down on Barbados, and one of the owners was at the pool with us, and we were just talking, and they said, "Why don't you take a ride up to the Crane? It's a beautiful place." And then Eva decided, based on walking in here, this was our place, and maybe you want to tell them about that, Eva.
Well, it was quite different at that time, and we walked in, and it was like Gone with the Wind. The trees were just all over like a canopy, and we walked in by the dining room, and just as I got around the corner, I looked down at the beach, and I fell in love and said, "This is it. This is where I want to be. I want a timeshare here." I never looked at the inside of the property or the pool. It was just that scene.
And what we liked about coming here, there was no pressure. We sat down, we had lunch, there was a little card, and it said, if you're interested in talking with someone about property here, let us know. So I got the waitress and I said, look, I want to speak to the owner. I want him to take me around. So Paul obliged, he came, he showed us the unit that we bought, and it's just been a wonderful experience for us. Every year we come. We don't always come the same week. Sometimes we come, we bring a lot of friends, so we'll come around their schedule. We've brought our children. Tell them about what happened here one year when we renewed our wedding vows.
Yes, we renewed our wedding vows. The ambassador to Barbados lives in our town, in Bergenfield, and recommended a church out here. So we went out to the church, and they obliged us, the parish, the people. They put the air conditioner on for us. It was just a wonderful experience. They made us welcome, really welcome.
We're also very fond of the people that work here. We have some favorites, but everybody makes you feel at home. When we came in on this last trip, we must have had 2 or 3 people that greeted us, that remembered us. So that was a good feeling.
I go in the jewelry store, and they remember me because one of the women, her mother's name was Eva. So she welcomes me with a big hug every time I come, which is really nice.
And we do buy things in that jewelry store. We have one gentleman that I just took a picture of him with us at the pool. His name is Sammy. And Sammy is the guy that makes up flowers and just makes you feel good. So I took a picture of him, and I'm going to submit it to my travel section of the newspaper where we that we do every time we come. We have a coconut that we find. We'll write the year, our name, and then we throw it in the ocean. And this ensures that we're going to come back the next year.
We have our own little traditions.
We rent the car when we're here too, because we do like to explore the island, and so this works as our base. This most recent trip, we went up to the caves, and we met people that just can't say enough about being on the island, and then we do a little bragging about the Crane. So
I'm not so interested in traveling around the island because I've seen it, and it's an island. But this is what I'm interested in seeing, just the beach and looking down at it. I'm perfectly happy staying here all the time. I don't need to go off-site.
there's one thing that I do. I like to walk along the beach and then go over to the Bat Cave. I bring my flashlight, I go there, I walk around the jetty, and then I go and walk a little bit further. So it's a nice place for us to get some exercise and walk.
And what I like is that there's no hotels next to you. When you're on the beach, it's just you and the beach and nobody else. It's a real joy.